Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a particular foundation. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. Now there's been so much hype about it, about how great it wears, how amazing it looks on the skin. I'll also be testing out the concealer itself. And if you're interested in this video and my opinion on this particular foundation, just keep watching. Alright guys, as you can see, I already started on my eye makeup. I'm wearing the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. Just wanted to be able to use a little bit more of this particular eyeshadow palette. I have so many that I want to try to use some of them up. So as you can see, it's pretty runny. Alright, here is a Peach Perfect from Too Faced in my perfect shade. It is Snow, and the Infallible L'Oreal Foundation in 405. This looks pretty close, so I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the two. I'm using this brand new sponge and I think it's a little hard. Now I got this foundation in the color Ivory, which I believe is 405. Now if you've already tested this foundation, have been wearing it, please leave your comments and opinions on the bottom in the comment section and just let me know. Looks pretty good on the skin, I will say that. I always get the lightest one and then it's like they're coming out with so many colors in the line that I just don't know if I'm getting the right one. Alright, I'm gonna layer this up a little bit to get a little bit more fuller coverage. It looks a bit dewy on my skin. I don't think it's a full coverage for sure. I think it's more of a medium coverage. Alright, so it's definitely a medium coverage. It really doesn't cover a lot of my freckles or scars from pimples and everything. It does look good on the skin. It does give me more of a dewy complexion. And just to let you guys know, I used a mattifying primer on this side and my Physicians Formula illuminating primer on this side. Usually this side gives me a more dewy look. But I'm kind of surprised because the mattifying one looks a lot more shinier than my Physicians Formula side. So that's interesting. Alright, so for the concealer, I got the color Eggshell. They say that this is a pretty full coverage concealer. Let's see. I'm going to do one eye first just to see how full coverage this really is. I'm going to use my fingers. This is very bright for sure. I think I got too light of a concealer, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. Oh my god. It's definitely full coverage, and I usually like to wear a hydrating concealer. I can already see this sinking into my lines. That's great. We're gonna do one dot on this eye. Well, you definitely don't need a lot. Now I can definitely see that it has covered a lot of my purple under eye. But it's definitely a matte concealer. And I don't know if you can tell, but the foundation is already sinking into my laugh lines right here. That is not good. I will be doing a check-in at the end of the night, letting you guys know how this is looking like. But other than that, the foundation looks really good on my skin. It looks very natural. At least right now. Alright, I'm not going to use that much concealer. I usually don't like to go heavy-handed with my concealer, so I'm going to leave it at that and see how well it is. As long as it covers up the purple underneath my eyes, I think I'm okay with that. I don't like that it's settling in on my lines, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and let you know how this is all looking. So just keep watching. Alright, so this is how the foundation is looking like. So it actually looks really good on the skin. I will agree to that. It doesn't, at the moment, it doesn't look any different from a matte primer to the Physician Spotlight Primer, not illuminating. But it really sits well in the skin, it melts, it just looks very natural. I think this is a great everyday foundation, not full coverage. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day. But other than it sinking a little bit around my laugh lines, and the concealer is definitely creasing. Not loving that. So I pretty much put the foundation around 1 o'clock, and it's now 1:40. So we'll see how it does towards the end of the day, if I like it, if I get greasy, if we have any buildup. So just keep watching. Alright guys, so this is what the makeup is looking like, and the concealer creased like crazy. I don't like the concealer. I still prefer my Maybelline Age Rewind. Obviously around the mouth area it kind of rubbed off, but that's usual. Don't see a difference between the matte or the Physicians Formula Spotlight primer. I can definitely see my face a little bit more glowy than in the beginning of the day. But hi guys! So I know I'm interrupting my own video, but I had to just pop in and talk a little bit about this foundation. So I've been using this foundation for days. I've used it with a dewy primer, I've used it with a matte primer, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't love it. I don't love it. I have a better performing foundations than this one. I know there's been a lot of YouTubers that have loved it, and I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. It sinks into my lines, it bunches up around my nose, it becomes super shiny around my forehead area. I just don't love it. And I wish I had better news for you, but I don't. And if it works for you, then great. It just did not work for me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.